We're back at it again with another KCGT Cup, or it isn't Cup. What? It's KCGT main tournament. Okay, and with another, we could say, timeless free-to-play deck. Of course, this version isn't as free-to-play, but yeah, I'm going to show you free-to-play. The archetype itself is free-to-play, and what you put with it, of course, it isn't free to it isn't free to play, but you can make it, you can adapt it to your needs and the cards you have, really. But yeah, it's interesting seeing. Let's see, it was top 16, which is amazing to see that actually Ritual Beast got so far. So first of all, this is my version that I decided to play. Of course, it's Odeon with Endless Trap Hell, because we really do have tons of advantage with playing traps. But yeah, I'm going to show you, I'm definitely going to show you a free-to-play version you could play. But yeah, first of all, this is my deck list, nothing special here. You can choose traps, whatever you like. I decided to go with these one, but yeah. Extra deck is pretty standard as well. I like having one Diamond Dire to, because we can special summon them back with Ritual Beast Ambush. But yeah. So this is the free-to-play version that I created like in a couple of seconds. So yeah, you can play hand traps with Destiny Draw. You can play any back row removal. If you have Cosmics or MSTs, you can play them. You can play Ritual Beast spells and traps. And yeah, this is the free-to-play version. So if you don't have tons of traps, if you don't have maybe MSTs and Cosmics, this is the version you can go for. But enough of that, let's now jump straight into Duel Replays. Also, I would like to remind you, if you're new to the channel and if you like the content, to subscribe so you don't miss other videos that I'll be posting out in the future. And also, it does help a lot, I'm not going to lie, it does help a lot so I can make more videos like this. But yeah. So yeah, it's really a timeless deck that really is here for a long time. It's never considered as the best deck, as the most top tier deck, but it is amazing, and I think you get your money's worth from going into, from buying the box, really. So Harpies can be a bit problematic with the hunting ground, but they are going first, which is very good. Unfortunately, we do have Elder plus Kanahawk, which is our standard opener, our standard combo to go into our plays. I'm not going to explain how everything here works, as there are tutorials specifically made by Duel Links Meta to really learn how to play the deck. But with Kanahawk and Elder, we get our plays we can go for. Do realize that our Ritual Beasts only special summon once per turn. So here we are set up with tons of traps. This is why we didn't decide to go for special summoning a fusion, because we do have Needle Sealing, which we will use right now. We have Ritual Beast Ambush, with which we can special summon them back. So yeah, we could have also waited for Harpy Channeler to special summon, but yeah, if we get him, if he summons the Perfumer, he can search for something, so we don't want him to do that. We now decide to special summon. We do want to special summon Kenahawk because it can banish. We want to banish as many ritual beasts as, because we banish as many, we get as many searches. And that's really the power of this deck. It can build tons of advantage. It doesn't do anything really but build advantage with cards. Okay, now do the do the standard shenanigans. Banish. We can banish another time. Pedalfin is amazing for returning bouncing cards. We see here he doesn't have anything activatable really, so we just, I think, decide to swing in, and that's a GG. Okay, we're playing against Odeon, so we are assuming it's Shiranui, as Shiranui is the most popular deck for Odeon, but yeah. Fortunately for him, he has a Fiendish Chain. Here we actually played Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, which I like playing because we do play tons of duels against Thunder Dragons. So yeah. Here we set Winda. This, you know already, this is going to be a long one. So here we decide to go for we don't want to complicate things here, because Apelio can bounce whenever we want, and we have double Winda, and that's amazing because when we bounce into Windas, when they are destroyed, we can special summon any of our ritual beasts, so they are the ultimate protection really. He doesn't know how to read, because Altipelio says that Altipelio says that he's unaffected when he attacks, so that Canadia didn't do anything. I think we should have maybe decided, we should have maybe just went in for it and attack, but we are afraid of the Spectral Sword and tons of back row, so we're kind of waiting a bit. Needle Sealing was a bit yeah, I probably should have played around the Needle Sealing, but yeah. He Floodgates. Floodgate doesn't do too much against us because we can yeah, he Floodgates again, which doesn't do anything really, because we can fusion summon without our face-up monsters. Now we go for search, to search for the ambush. Now we do see that he has only 2 back row, only 2 back row, so it may be the perfect opportunity to strike one time maybe. Okay, we bounce 1 back row, we get another search. We can bounce 1 more time the other back row. We decide to swing now. There's no more waiting. We do have our back row. And yeah, we just decide to swing in. He can special summon the Shogun Saga. He goes for the Sun Saga. We have a Fiendish Chain. Wait, didn't we have a Floodgate? Damn, I'm tripping probably. And yeah, that's a GG. Yeah, I know. Odeon mirror match sounds very fun, but actually it can be tons of fun, because it can take you, it can push you to the limits. You have to play your best game. You have to, interact actually. I don't care what people say. That's noobs. That say it, that traps are anti interaction, but actually traps are pro interaction, because there are tons of lines of play. Like, are you saying that automats are more interactive and Thunder Dragons are more interactive and Harpies or whatever is more interactive than playing around traps, playing through traps, and seeing what is the best opportunity to strike and stuff like that? Like, I think people are just lazy and they fool themselves into... They feel good when they say, oh, it's just traps and it's always just stall. I like my big brain interactive blue eyes. But yeah, let's see. Breakthrough skill, that negates. Good thing against TGs is that they don't really have an out to floodgate. Once we floodgate them and clog up their field, which we will do right now, it's very hard to go into their place with only two zones. It is possible, of course, but very hard. Just a second, I want to see something. You can banish this card. Okay, so he can't survivals end on his own monster. That's what I wanted to check, just real quick. So yeah, for him, he has to play a bit slowly to play around back row, but he also has to be a bit fast, because if he doesn't, we're going to get our cards and we will go in, you know. So this is where the stuff happens, where you have to think. And yeah, he doesn't have an out for our plays, and that's a GG. In the last duel we have yeah, I didn't save that many duels as the I kinda recorded them very fast. I didn't have much time. I was very busy. But yeah, I recorded some videos. Damn. I saved some duel replays, so it should be decent enough, I guess. So here again, Floodgate straight up kills the deck, really, on its own. He gets a search. We do set our Shadow Imprisoning for bluff. We don't have anything from having it in the hand. Oh, he is decking out, and maybe that means nothing for you, as on the ladder it's not that big of a deal, but it is a win condition for some decks, so you do have to keep that in mind, because the deck who has the lower amount of cards has to you know, make the first move. They have to attack. They have to be oppressive. That's putting pressure on the player, you know. We can straight up chill, you know. He's the one who has to make the first move, and that's very important. You should learn how to navigate that. That is very important in turn. He destroys, so he's in a pretty decent spot here. Actually, he has double back row. We can now go for the Kenna Hawk, take it back, search a card. We decide to bring our Ambush. Ambush is very good to special summon back your banished Ritual Beats. He goes for the Breakthrough skill, which does nothing as we bounce. He can't do anything here. We can go for another search. Okay. And as you see, we didn't really use even Endless Trap Hell. Like I don't think I ever used it. It's great to wait for it. It's great to wait to get as many traps in your graveyard, so so you have many cards in your deck to work with again. But also it can be useful in a tough spot, like if you're on a turn 3 or something and you absolutely need one card, otherwise you lose. It's also good to use it then, but we never really needed to use it like that. So yeah, Canadia does nothing. We decide to swing in to put pressure on him, and I don't think he has anything really left. 2 cards in the deck. We have triple back row. Like, is there anything my man can do? You even unclog your field, bro. There's nothing you can do. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. don't listen to the stereotypes and to what people say. Oh, it's a stall deck. Stall decks are awful. Whatever. Like, ask yourself, why is why is traps bad? What is wrong with that? What is wrong even with this? Isn't stall, because we just wait for the perfect opportunity to strike. Our win condition is not like in Hero Flash where where you literally stall them to death. We do want to make plays, but we do want to also wait for the perfect opportunity. And if you don't like traps, ask yourself why you don't like traps. Because they are pro interaction. You have to interact with your opponent, you know. But yeah, I like this deck a lot. It's very fun. You usually win. They tons of times they just scoop because they think you know you're doing something, but sometimes you don't even know what you're doing. You're just making plays. And yeah, it is fun because it's a combo deck in a way. There is tons of lines of play, like I already said. And yeah, that's basically it. Hope you guys enjoy it. It's a timeless deck. It's a safe investment, really. It's free to play. You can, if you want to play this version, you can put tons of traps, whatever you like. Maybe even battle traps like Drowning and Wall of D. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, like I said. Anyways, see you in the next one. Bye.